should have reviewed the chapters discussing the digest, ALR, and encyclopedias. So I'm going to start off by reviewing the use of digest, ALR, and words and phrases. The digest serves as a comprehensive case finder. If you are looking for a case, then you can start by looking in the digest. The digest is a secondary source, but it is a comprehensive source for finding cases. The ALR, which is the American Law Report, combines both primary sources such as cases and secondary sources. Okay? Now, the digests are arranged by subject matter. It is not a reprint of the case, but a one-sentence summary along with the citation are given in the digest. The digests are just summaries of the cases, and you should never quote the digest. But what it will allow you to do is locate that case that may be on point. So if you look in your book, in the chapter that discusses the digest, they begin by showing you how the digest system works. Now, the digest system is based on the West key number system. So when you look at the alphabetical list of digest topics, each topic is assigned a key number. So when you're looking for, let's say, damages is key number 115. Now, under damages, they have nominal damages, they have grounds and subjects for compensatory damages. Those will be different topics underneath the damages heading, but they will have a different number, but it will all fall under the key number of 115. So the book does a good job of giving you an example of how you can look in the digest and use the keywords. Now, when a case is decided, the West staff, which again is publishing the digest, they will create a summary and a head note for that. So when you have your West digest topic, again, you will have your digest number and you'll have a key number. You'll have the topic is given a number, and then there are whatever topics come underneath of that are given another number. So like I said, looking at that chart in your book, you have damages is number 115, and you may have something that deals with injury to property or nominal damages, and they may be the key number 26. So it may say 115 damages, key number 26 for damages in general, or key number 35 for pecuniary losses. Either way, understand that anything that surrounds damages will be found under that 115, and then numbers are broken down that deals with damages underneath of the 115. Okay, so locating the topic. If you are online, okay, you will do what's the keyword search. Looking at the screen, if you say search for, and again, this is not the digest because we don't have that online, but you would put in whatever terms you're looking for. That is your descriptive word. You're using descriptive words. You're going to brainstorm or phrases that describe the problem, and hopefully something will come up. Another way that you can do it would be a topic approach. So again, because I'm not in the digest, but I'm using the resources that we have. This is the AMJOR, which is an encyclopedia, and I'll talk about that. But just to show you about a topic. Okay, so these are topics that would be in a digest, or that may be in a digest. But again, keep in mind that these topics are based on the encyclopedia. But the way that you research for using the digest as well as the encyclopedia are very similar. So if you're using the keyword or descriptive word search, now online you would enter the terms. If you're looking in the bound copies, which you would have to do with the college because we do not have the digest online, you would use the descriptive word index. So you could go to the index and look for something that says attorneys or damages or whatever it would be, and put that information into and look for damages in the back in the descriptive word index. Now, this is one of the easiest ways and is highly recommended because if you look in the descriptive word index, it's going to tell you everywhere in the digest or in the encyclopedia that damages is mentioned. And it may not just be a negligence. So you're going to get a wide array of topics. Okay, now, or you could do a topic approach. Topic approach is just that. You go to the topic that you're looking for. So if you're looking for damages, you would go straight to damages. And it tells you everything. And again, I said nominal damages, compensatory damages, all of these types of damages. But if damages is mentioned someplace else in the digest or in the encyclopedia, you may not be able to access that because you've only done a topic approach. And then there's a table of cases. So if you know a case that you're looking for, then you can look it up in the table of cases. And again, the table of cases would be something that is on the shelf in our CCBC library. You look up the case in the table of cases, and it will provide all the topic names and key numbers as to where it is discussed. Okay, so if you're using the digest, once you locate the topic and the key number, it'll give you a summary. Okay, they're all arranged from the highest federal court cases to state cases and then to the lower courts. So once you find the topic number, you can go into that particular topic, look at the key numbers, and find cases that are on point. Okay, there are other digests. You have your state digest, the U.S. Supreme Court has a digest, there's a federal practice digest, and again, regional and state digest. Understand that the state digest includes cases that were decided by the federal appellate courts or in that jurisdiction, as well as the U.S. Supreme Courts that arose from that jurisdiction. So it is important for you to understand the concept. In order to use the digest, you will need to come on campus to do that or visit a local law library because we do not have that available online. But moving on to encyclopedias. An encyclopedia, a legal encyclopedia, provides summaries of hundreds of legal topics, and the encyclopedia will direct you to cases through the use of footnotes. Encyclopedias are written in simple language without critical commentary or recommendations for change. It's an excellent source to locate cases. Now, some of the they give you examples in ALWD manual that tells you some of the encyclopedias. The Corpus Juris is an encyclopedia, and so is AmJur. So I was in AmJur, and because I started discussing damages, I just pulled that up in Lexis. And I made mention of nominal damages. So are we looking for cases which nominal damages are recoverable? So let's click there. So here are the numbers. 15 generally, fraud, breach of duty by police officers, personal injury. Okay. So this would have been volume 22, AmJur second. The topic is damages in section 20. So this tells you all about personal injury cases. Now, when looking at the encyclopedia, encyclopedias direct you to the sources through what we call footnotes. So when you're looking, whether it's in a bound copy or whether it's online, the rule, you look at this example, the rule that nominal damages usually cannot be recovered in negligence cases but only when there's a willful tort. Note 1. This is note 1. So this tells you to refer to sections 16 and 18 of this same digest. But when we come down here, the doctrine of nominal damages in personal injury cases is limited. You go to note 2. This is the case. So this is how you would find the information or go to a case. Again, it's through footnotes. So if this is the sentence that you think is apropos to your topic, then you go to note 3 or note 5. But you have to make sure that you are on the correct note or in the right sentence. And notes are found at the end of the sentence, and they correspond to these footnotes. Okay, now down here you'll see some other references. So ALR digest, damages, and these are some other topics that you could visit and other secondary sources that would be helpful if you're trying to find information about nominal damages. So again, encyclopedias and the digest as well as the ALR are secondary sources, but they will allow you to, one, they explain the law, and then they send you to primary sources to help you find additional information. So you will be working on using the Maryland Law Encyclopedia as well as AmJur for your assignment. You will be required to come on campus because the Maryland Law Encyclopedia is not available online. Again, encyclopedias are arranged alphabetically, but you can use the index. The index will allow you to find the information that you need, but you will need to use your keywords to figure out where to start. There are several approaches. Again, you can do the keywords, you can go by topic, but keep in mind that if you choose to go topic, you may not be able to find the information right away. So keep these lessons in mind when you're doing your research. An encyclopedia and a digest are a secondary source, but they are excellent resources to find the information. It is just another way to start your research. You should not quote to a digest, okay? They are just summaries of cases, so therefore you do not summarize, you do not cite to a digest. You should not be quoting. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I'm always here to answer any questions that you have or to help you along the way. You did a great job citing 2 encyclopedias last week on your assignment. However, now we're going to actually do the research. So take some time, review the chapters because they are very helpful, and enjoy.